let's just look at it this way. If you buy a house, you rent, let's say you spend $3,000 a month, okay, on rent. So 3,000 times 12. Do you know what that is?
3,000 times 12, 36,000?
$36,000 a year you spend on rent. So let's say you do that for 10 years. Do you know what that is for 10 years?
No, but now I got my calculator because you caught me off guard.
Okay.
So that's 360,000.
360,000. In 10 years, you never get 360,000 back. Where if you bought a house, and let's say the house also cost 360,000, a condo, and then that condo went up in value, and it ends up being, let's say by the time you pay interest, you pay 450,000 or something like that, and then the condo's worth 500,000. All that money that you paid in, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna get it back. So number two is like you have to overcome this barrier of buying is not as good as renting. Owning, it appreciates in value, and you're still paying the same money you would be paying in rent. So buy as fast as possible, as much as possible. Then you talk to a realtor, talk to a lender, figure out your financing. Make sure that you get a consistent income, same type of job, or more income. Don't buy any big ticket items, cars. And then now you know what you're pre-approved for. Now you're out there looking at houses, so you know what they look like versus what they look like in these pictures. Because sometimes marketing, they look a little bit better online than they do in person. So you got to go to enough houses until you feel comfortable. Then you go through the process of submitting an offer. I'll do a video on that later. But I think the biggest thing also is like that hard-earned money. If you don't use the right realtor, guess what could happen? You can lose your deposit. I've had a buyer literally almost lose $45,000 because they didn't do the paperwork right. So it seems like everybody in the real estate business is friendly, but you got to work with professionals that really know what they're doing to protect you, your money. Make sure you get a good house. Make sure nobody can come after you for back taxes or title fraud or anything like that. So buying a house, I firmly believe in. As somebody who immigrated to America, and as a little kid, nobody in my family owned real estate. Now everybody in my family owns real estate, and it's paid off well for a lot of people. I think that overall it's been a big dream of mine. So if it is a dream of yours to go and get yourself a house to start investing in real estate, I think you should go for it. I think you got to go for it, and I think